Paintingu, go, 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 go. Paintingu. Painting go 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 go. Painting go. Welcome to Paintingu. Hold on, I get rid of this little bitch. This lying little cunt. Any tips you wish to place in the ball? You can tip Paintingu. You can tip me Ingu, not him Ingu, that little bitch Ingu. You can put tips in the ball. The link is in the description if you would like to just support Paintingu financially through your mortal means of trade and commerce. Pay yourself. Pay me. Pay your honorable self, your ancestors, your cultural leftovers, from wars and such. They deserve to be honored. They deserve to be repeatedly lauded with gold. Greetings. Afternoon. 'Tis I, Defenderu, former god of Paintingu. Still getting used to being mortal. Lack of sleep reduces you mortals to a quivering pile of bones and fascia. Me? It's just slightly vexing. Up until 2 o'clock in the morning, speaking to Stuntman Bear on Hanging with Bears. Because Scouse Bear is a little bitch bear, and it was past his bedtime. I arise a handful of hours later, only to realize how fucking cold it is again. These winter mornings are vexing. Brother Demon Hunter Barrow, welcome to Paintingu. Behold, the morning glory, happiest of fly days. Like, did you do that on purpose, or did it just end up that way? Like, you switched out the L in behold, the L in glory, and then you put L in front. That has to be on purpose, because it's making me laugh too much. It was intentional. I have to give myself enough time on the promos in the morning to be able to stitch together a text where I have to switch every L out for an R, witness the morning glory of Paintingu. It's just fucking hilarious. I get to bed till 3 or some shit like that, talking to fucking Stuntman Bear and hanging, and good crack though, I dropped in around midnight, I was in bed ready to go sleep, and I I seen them pop up on Instagram, like, you know, and you're just sitting in your bed on your phone, just like, you know, fucking flicking around and all, like. And I seen that it was like, oh, Hanging with Bears is on, like, oh, Scouts and Stunt, they're gonna start talking and all, like, you know, and I like I love the two of them chaps, like they're some of me favorite bears. And so I dropped in. I was just like, I'm just dropping in to say hi. I'll talk to you later. Like, and as I drop in, oh yeah, get it out to you. Stuntman sitting there being like, yeah, so tonight's Hanging with Bears has been cancelled because it's too late and all this shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'll hop on if you want me to, like, and then fucking, of course, because I don't shut the fuck up. Especially when I'm talking to someone who's a friend, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could quite literally talk to Stuntman Bear for like fucking, like, easily 3 or 4 hours or something. Like, I spent like 2 hours on the phone, 2 or 3 hours on the phone to him there one time, like, just talking about stuff. Like, those are my favorite kind of like people to chill out with. Is like, you could just like, you don't need to be doing that, and you don't need to be like playing games or like go to a football match or like sitting at the pub drinking. Like, you could literally just be like on the phone, he's doing something, you're doing something, or the two of you could be in front of each other, like just fucking chilling out in a sitting room or some shit. Like, but he's like talk for hours about the maddest shit. Like, I also love stories. Like, who doesn't love a good story? Like, you know, stories of like just like funny shit or like mad shit that happened to you when you were younger, or like hilarious experiences when you go on holidays or some shit like that. Like, some of the funniest stories I've ever fucking heard are just like, you know, random daily anecdotes. Like, Tuikar Indie Barrow, welcome to PEINTEINGU. I'm bankrupt after shipping the markers, bro. Yeah, well, now you know how it feels for me when I fucking like, well, I can't remember how much it cost me, but when I sent like my first couple of paintings over, because I still had frames like left over from doing my own stuff, I was like, fuck it, I'll slap it in a frame, you know, make it more rigid, like, so that, like, it's less likely to get fucked up and stuff like that, because I was still doing the painting goes on foam boards back then, like. So I put them in frames, and then I like made my own boxes out of like leftover cardboard boxes that I had here, like, you know, like I'd like slice multiple boxes apart and then duct tape them together and shit, like, and put a little note in it and all, like, and then bring it around to the post office, and then they tell me that it's going to cost me like 50 or 70 euro or some shit like that because of the weight of it, like. So then I start sending painting goo in paper in tubes and stuff, like, but I don't really like doing that because like you have to roll them up and shit, like, and then they get all curly, you know, like it's not that bad. You can still flatten them out and put them in a frame or some shit, like. But that's why I prefer the foam boards or canvas, because like when like I'm a bit anal about that shit, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I want, if you buy one of my paintings, I want it to show up like this. I wanted to show up flat and like perfect and shit, like, you know, I want you to take it out of the box and like fucking, I want like angels playing in the background while you like take it out of the box, like, you know. I fucking slice me finger open on the fucking side of that there. No, yeah. And speaking of which, like, because I chose to start doing painting goo every like Monday to Friday, like 2 weeks ago, I'm knackered. Like, I fucking don't know how Owen gets up at like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, milks a load of fucking animals, and then like does an hour's workout, and then does fucking 2 or 3 hours fucking chaps a fucking energizer bunny. He fucking is like I could kind of feel myself getting used to it already after 2 weeks, but like the initial energy dump change in the first 2 weeks, like my body was just like like the first like 4 painting goes out, like I'd wrap all this up and I'd go into the other room and just fucking pass out on the bed for a while, because it's very like I'm DJing, I'm painting, I'm ranting, I'm fucking like, you know, I'm being eccentric and timing things well, like, you know, like, and it's all just in flow, and then you stop it. It's like, bye guys, and then it's like, boom. And I love it because I haven't felt like that in a while. Like, it does feel like I get home from work and I'm just like bollocks, like, you know what I mean? You need to put my feet up and like have a little nap and all. Like, that's hilarious. Like, but it's fucked with my routine entirely. Like, I've been doing some super secret behind the scenes work for Papa J, because Owen put Papa J in the he put the American Bear merch in the very, very safe hands of our illustrious Papa J Baru. And then Papa J asked me to get involved, because I'm fucking awesome at this stuff. And I've been designing a thing for the bears, the European bears, and I know the American bears. Y'all are gonna fucking want in on that shit as well. But it's taken me like nearly a month, or like a month at this stage, because I'm just like, I'll get to work on it for maybe an hour and I'll put a layer on it. But the nature of it is that like I can only like put a layer on it and then I have to wait for it to dry, because I don't want to risk contaminating the other layer, especially if it's beside it, or if like depending on what area of the project it is, like I'll have to move the canvas around and stuff like that. Like, a lot of the fucking like little like intricacies of doing art professionally really rear their head up when you like in the first like year or so you're doing it, like supplies, things you wouldn't think initially that you'd need, like bubble wrap. Do you know what I mean? Like if you really want the project to get there safe and sound, bubble wrap is a must. I've talked to Stunt for several hours a few times. Good. I fucking love Stuntman. Stuntman and Scouse are like fucking just triple A fucking dudes. Like they're really cool. Like they may be small and one of them may be fat, but they're fucking awesome. Yeah, my buddy in Wisconsin, we can chat about random nothing for hours. Like I think lads can just do that. Lads can just go from topic to topic to topic to topic to topic to topic, and because we don't get like real like emotional with each other. Like men tend to get passionate, like, it's like, bro, did you see that fucking, did you see number fucking 23, like pull off that fucking, really awesome tackle in last night's game or some shit? And you're like, yeah, he like fucking broke the dude's collarbone, bro. Like, you like relate on shit and like you nerd out on things, like, I love hanging out with the bros, but at the same time, like I do have that like solitary I like my alone time. I'm big into meditating and stuff like that, like, so as much as I love hanging out with the lads, there's always going to be a point where like I just disappear. like right, see you later. And I don't come back for a while, like, like I love like showing up, making everybody laugh, catching up with people, talking to people about interesting shit, and then being like, right, see you later, and then like going home and then doing and like recharging my batteries and like doing my own stuff, like, it's important as well. Like I think I have found to do stuff like that because like it recharges my creative battery as well. Like, morning, NATO, morning. What time is it there for you guys? It's like fucking between 4 and 8 hours behind us or some shit, depending on what coast you're on and shit. Like, it's 2:15 in the day for me. Bye, my love, you beautiful bitch. Feckers were $48, though even local shipping prices have went crazy. Like, yeah, it's mine is a foam board, but no frame. Yeah, like I only had who got frames? NATO got a frame for the fucking angel wings wearing jean shorts with bumblebees for feet. Was fucking and it was a pencil as well, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a pencil with angel wings wearing jean shorts that had bumblebees for feet. Like that was one of the hilarious ones. It was very punk rock. Suits NATO down to the fucking ground. I had like 3 or 4 in the beginning. I think fucking Moon Jazz King got a framed one. Which I feel kind of bad. Like I feel kind of bad that fucking Moon Jazz King got a framed one and you didn't, 2 acre. So I'll have to send you another one. Haven't you gotten 2 though? I can't remember now. I want to send you another one though. I want to do a proper like duck with a shotgun and like riding a rocket or some shit. Like, one that's like really up your alley. Like maybe a duck tank commander assaulting a fucking load of wolves in a castle or something. I don't know. Like, I was watching this thing yesterday. I think Papa J shared it in the fucking Instagram chat for the Irish Bears or something. where it's like, you know, Irish folklore, Celtic folklore, is that there's all these like legends and myths, and like other cultures are aware of this as well, that Irishmen had a reputation for like being able to turn into wolf men. Like there were Irish werewolves, you know, and there was like loads of stories and anecdotes and tales and warnings and such. And it rang true to me in a lot of ways, because like, you know, looking like, and I know I'm not the only one that's had dreams of like, you know, crawling around on all fours or fucking like, you know, becoming a beast and shit, killing a deer with your bare hands and like eating its heart and shit like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I've had some wild dreams. Like, I've had dreams where I'm like floating around from place to place. I've had dreams where I'm like flying. I've had dreams where like it doesn't feel like I'm in my own body. It feels like I'm like someone else temporarily or some shit. I've had dreams where people that look like people I know feel like other people given the scenario they're in. Like, fucking dreams are mad, like absolutely crazy. Like, very informative though, if like you know what you're looking for and shit like uh I still have to send Defender and Fire Marshal Bear some silver. Forgot about it, but I'm in a place to do it now. Yeah, like, but look, 2 acres only after getting around to sending me the markers now, like a year later. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't like fucking. Uh, I did the portrait for Scouts back in July. Do you know what I mean? But like, I'll give it to Scouts. Like, fuck it. The English mail usually takes a while to get here anyway, for some weird fucking reason. I think like Brexit like fucked up the postal relationships or some stuff, like, because he legit just sent me a letter one time. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'll put that letter in the post to you for with some like, you know, English pounds in it or some shit." Like, and it took weeks to show up. It took fucking weeks to show up. Like, but he sent it. He's saying he's sending me a care package now. And like I think it was his brother or a mate of his did a fucking like portrait of me in the kimono with the headband and all. And like, oh lads, wait till you see it. Like, it's fucking hilarious looking. It's got like it's got Japanese kanji in it, and it's got that like, you know, the shining movement effect going in the background and stuff, like it's so like purple and lilac and shit. Like, it's fucking brilliant, man. Like, I can't wait. It's totally gonna be my it's gonna be slapped all over the place on my YouTube pages and stuff when it gets here, and I'll like and that would be awesome actually, if like the first bit of silver I get is from NATO Bear. That would just be class. um I'm basic acrylic man myself, or gouache if I'm getting excited. I love gouache. I initially hated acrylics because they're plasticky and goopy, and like, you know, they don't like, it's hard to like unless you really know what you're doing and you're really good with loading the brush and stuff like that, it's hard to get the kind of effect I want. When I got onto gouache, I was just like, so this is how they did cartoons, like this and watercolor. Like, you know, watercolor pigment that comes in solid blocks, solid block pigment, and then you just like wet it. You just wet that thing up, bruv, and give it a second and all, and then like you can get like, you know, various opacities and transparent levels of transparency and stuff like that. And then like when you wait for stuff to dry and then layer over it again, like watercolors, in my opinion, like if you get me talking about watercolors, I go off on a fucking massive rant, because like I used to hate them when I was younger. I used to fucking hate them. I was coloring pencils, markers, pens, pencils when I was younger. And now I'm all about like, I don't like not that I don't like drawing, but my first instinct now is to just pick up a brush and paint. And I'd say painting goo has a lot to do with that. Like it's funny. I did not expect this, like doing this like over a long period of time to affect my art in the way that it has. Like, like I'm starting to get that feel for like those Japanese artists I was talking about on the last stream, that could just, or even last night, I think I was talking to Stuntman Bear about it. They teach their kids how to draw from their imagination, to just like use your mind's eye to see the drawing on the paper or on the canvas as you're doing it, like, you know, as you're performing lines and stuff. And they also they like heavily they get like they really focus on like control. Do you know what I mean? Because they're big into calligraphy and stuff like that now. Like, and it like it really is the really, it's like martial arts. They know the fundamentals of the object, like, you know, the skill at hand, the craft that you're trying to perform, like, you know, and like color theory and shit. Like look how I can achieve like stuff that looks like shading by just going up or down like a hue or a shade or whatever they're called. Like, you know, like same. This is all burnt sienna. You know, it's all this color, but you just add a bit of white, you get this. Add a bit of black, you get this. I'm so bad at the mirror shit. Like, don't ever ask me to reverse a truck. I'll kill fucking 12 people in the process. But yeah, fucking gouache is class for this stuff. Like, it looks cartoony, it's real bright. It's like, personally, like, my favorite kind of stuff is high opacity, really high pigment, quick drying, matte finish. The type of shit that allows me to do like gunduck and stuff like that, like, you know, and that's on shitty paper. Like, so like that's one of the cool things about like color theory and like stuff like gouache. It's like, if you just get the right color in the right place, it removes a lot of the intimidation of the skill of drawing, in the sense of, like, you know, trying to accurately reproduce a shape or create a shape with something as accurate as like a pencil or a pen, you know. Instead, with brushes and such, and if you just use color, you just like, there's a big red circle, there's a big fucking gray box, you know, like, and then like you set up layers and stuff. Like, look how I did the satellite, you know, like that just started off with, I just got some gray, got the basic shape and the outline, and then added like darker gray and lighter gray and a bit of white to make it look 3D. It's piss easy. Like, the color theory stuff makes art piss easy. Line drawing and like really getting into, like, you know, fucking the engineering of creating something is a totally different story. Like, I still struggle with that. Like, even making a cube, like if you're to just take like a fine point liner pen and some pencils and stuff like that, and try and use cross hatching and shit or whatever like that, like, to make a convincing looking 3D shape, much more difficult than just getting the color red and then doing a square and then doing a darker color of red in it, like in a square beside it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's so much easier to like what I did with the Palestinian fella. It's just, I used this green and then I put some black in it to get this green, you know, and it just immediately looks like there's shadows on them because the color is correct. Like, you know, obviously, if you that's why you get people, some artists do a whole painting in really weird colors that don't, like, you know, like contrasting colors and shit, like, you know, where it's like, instead of using white for a highlight, they use yellow, even though the thing they're highlighting is purple. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, but if you're really good at it, you can make some really cool looking shit. Like, I don't like oil paints. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I haven't used them that much. I've only ever used them once or twice. I do like how opaque they are. And I do like how they are like really easy to blend, and you can get some really cool effects and stuff like that. But if you don't know what you're doing, and if you don't kind of like set shit up in advance, it's like the hardest way to paint, and the most frustrating way to paint, and the most costly, most like expensive way to paint, and the hardest way to, and it's the hardest paint to like clean up and stuff like that, and like take ages to dry and stuff. However, it is kind of like one of those things when, like, if you get really good at oil painting, like, look at that thing that was sent to fucking who did that painting of Owen playing the piano with the kid on it? Was it Letter Keeper Bear or something? I can't remember. Wobbly Bear. I can't remember who did that. Someone will probably put it in the chat now. But it's like one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen in your life. Like, you know what I mean? And there's like something about oils that it's like, you know, especially when you varnish them, you know, like when you put that clear varnish over an oil painting, like, you know, there's just something about them. They're just like beautiful to look at, like, you know. But having said that, I mean, like, one of my symmetricals, you can just stare at it for ages, even though it's like just like matte, you know, highly saturated colors. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the red is really red and the black is really black and all this fucking stuff. Like, It's like it really does. Like art is just what do you prefer? Like, you know, because you have all these people who consider themselves artists and all they do is pour fucking liquid acrylic on a fucking wood panel and spin it around and then just wait for it to dry and go, look how pretty it is. Like, it's fuck off. Like, I enjoy actually like creating stuff in the sense of like robots, monsters, cute little characters, ideas for games and videos. Like, you know, like I'm such a fucking airhead when it comes to like actually trying to be successful as an artist because I love creating so much that I don't create with the objective to make money out of it. I create what I want to create and what feels nice to create and stuff like the amount of symmetricals I've done now that like are pretty badass looking. Like when Joe Gagan tells you that something is beautiful looking, you know you fucking made something beautiful looking, like, you know. But it's like I said yesterday, it's like, you know, not nobody, but like most people don't have them fucking expendable income to spend like fucking 300, 400, €1,000 on like a wood panel or a canvas or some shit like that, like, you know. So I do need to get into prints. I do need to get into prints, like, but that's also why I do the merch and stuff like that. Like some of my symmetricals look really cool on clothes, like, you know. I should do that more often instead of ducks with shotguns. But I love it all so much, like, you know what I mean? Like I really do want to do that comic book about that redhead lad, but and the little owl and all. Like, I think it's a really good storyline. I think people would really like it. Like, but it's so much work. It's so much work drawing it out, storyboarding it, because I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything myself. I'm literally making my own comic from scratch, having never made a comic book before. So it's not like like in that sense, it's not surprising that I find it such a daunting, you know, task. But like once I get into it and, like, you know, I'm doing, like, I did 4 panels in the space of a few weeks, and I was like, shit, this is looking okay. Like, do you know what I mean? But like it's just one of those things where stuff that actually makes me money or now, or stuff that people want me to do, like the bear stuff and all like that, like just it takes priority in the interim over something that, like, you know, I could build, I could create over the next few years, and then like for the next 10, 15, 20 years till I'm dead, could make me money because like people are still buying the comic books, people are still buying the merch based on the comic book and stuff like that. Like what I did, like I one day I want to see redhead hoodies, like, you know what I mean? I want to see like I want to see this guy on like t-shirts and hoodies, like, you know, with his like sword and revolver and stuff, like, you know, like fucking I think I was saying that last night when I was talking to Stuntman Bear. Like I want to create something like Crash Bandicoot or Mario, or like, you know, something iconic for this generation to like get into. That's like good, true, and beautiful. Like, you know, like um, a really thought provoking and like reassuring moral story about, like, you know, heroes and villains and struggle and all this stuff, like, you know. I've gotten very stoic as I age. I'm still an extroverted dude, but I used to be much more of a Saint Bernard puppy dog. Yeah, like I'm a big fuck. I say it all the time. I'm a big fucking child, man, in so many ways. Like, you find the Slut Mice Red Riding Hood one, yeah. Are you sure the are you sure the Slut Mice is on the Red Riding Hood one? Hold on, I'm actually like, I'm just gonna fucking look, and I'm just gonna chill and talk and shit, like, and I'll do painting goo in a bit, like, cause like I'm still waking up. I literally only woke up at like 1 o'clock. I'm so fucking tired. Lost and Found Bear, yeah, awesome, yeah. Oh, the painting is so beautiful. Paragliding ducks would be funny. They don't need paragliders. That would be funny. I'll do you 2 ducks in a paraglider, and I'll put like rocket launchers and miniguns and shotguns in their hands or something like that. Don't expect it anytime soon, though. You know what I mean? Right, hold on a sec. This one's actually hilarious. Like when I find it, like it is fucking gas. Like I hope I didn't send it to someone. I hope the fuck I didn't send it to someone because I know a few people really like that one. A few people were like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious." The one with the it's the one with the orange cat and the lollipop stick, isn't it? And he's like, the fucking slutty mice or the fucking the slutty rats are at the base of the painting. There's so fucking many of them. Oh, there's that one with the alien in the shed trying to fucking like look at the contrast between old PEINTEINGUs. Like there was no background, no nothing. Like, do you know what I mean? And like I was using really basic acrylics and shit just directly onto foam board. It was like the contrast between that and that. Fucking brilliant. Like there was a point where I thought doing PEINTEINGU regularly would like really hamper my skills because I wasn't like practicing regularly and shit. Like, but if anything, I think it's made me better in some ways. Like, it's made me quicker as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find that one. I'm gonna have to find that one for 2 acre fucking. I could open my big case and have a look, but I'm pretty sure that cat one with the fucking rats is on foam board. So if it's not in there, then I'm kind of becoming a bit concerned that I might have sent it to someone. Because I do remember a few people liked it. Hold on a minute. Wait, you see this. Like, this is like fucking... This is crazy. Oh. So, what episode is this? This is episode 73, part 4. Look at all them. That's all paper PEINTEINGUs. And I started them on foam boards. Like, this is why I want to do the book of PEINTEINGU, because like there's been so many fucking like there's been so many PEINTEINGUs. Now I really don't think that it's in here. I'm pretty sure the cat with the slutty rats was done on foam board. So I'm not sure. Jesus, I forgot about some of these. Some of these are fucking hilarious. Like fucking kaiju attacking a city. Like, oh my god, that one made me laugh so much when I was doing it. You got a fucking grandfather clock with a raccoon on top of it running away from a Viking throwing a spear at the thing. Some of the shit's fucking hilarious, lads. Like I'll forget that I do. Like I'll forget what I've painted. Like, and then I'll go back and be like, "What the fuck?" It's so fucking funny, man. Yeah, I have a strong feeling that the harm. Yeah, like I'm almost like 100% sure that it's on foam board, and that I might have sent it to someone. I think I might have sent it to a female. I swear to God, I think one of the female Irish bears might have asked me to send her that one ages ago. Which is a bit disappointing actually, because like I'd actually completely forgot about that. Fucking Hulk Hogan fucking laying an egg. Oh man, like some of the stuff that's come up, like painting idea as per chat, Ira overlooking Jesus and apostles sickling wheat. Yeah, fucking. It would be funny. It would be fucking funny to do like parodies of parables, parable parodies. You know, parable parodies here on PEINTEINGU. This is actually one of my favorites. Hold on a sec. I'm fucking falling all over my leg here. This is one of my favorites. This is just a crow on an island. He's after stuffing his face with like blackberries. I know there's just something about this one that like I really like. Just a bird chilling on an island, like eating a lot of berries on his own. Like, seems like my kind of guy. Oh no, hold on. Actually, I could be wrong. I don't think I am though, but I could be. 2 acre might be. 2 acre might be in Rook, and I might have switched to paper. Oh my god. Nao, why do I get the? Do I remember correctly? I think you were involved in this. Big nigger nose shooting bananas and rockets. If it's got rockets in it, it probably has something to do with 2 acre as well. That's a T-shirt right there. Like, Atlas, Egyptians, a koala fighting a fucking mecha lizard, Japanese octopus. Oh my god, yeah, that cricket that I had to do sideways, like fucking Jesus. Unfortunately, it is looking like the Hormice are already gone. I swear to God, I think I know who I gave it to the more I think about it. I think Malbear might have taken it, or fucking Demolish. I think Demolish might have taken it, because like I remember there being a few people that were like, oh my god, that's hilarious. Like fucking Che Guevara and a monk on a fucking log swing. If you are going to perform revolution, you must meditate daily. Oh god, what's this? I fucking every time I come across this one again, I'm like, that's actually not bad for a shitty like acrylic painting just on the spot, and it's kind of cool, like, you know, like a cobra wielding a fucking fountain pen. Like, do you know what I mean? I remember going back and seeing that. I was like, that's actually pretty badass. Yeah. Yeah, the fucking the Hormice one's definitely gone. Hormice one's definitely gone. I think the more I think about it, it's almost assuredly gone to a female bear in the Irish clan. I'm pretty sure Demolish or Malbear. Oh, excuse me. So apologies for that one. But it means I feel bad now, so you'll probably get something else. Right. That's the wrong rag. That's not the royal rag. Same color, but not the same, you know, quality. It's also been treated very poorly. Okie dokie. Right, I don't think there's a lot to do left on this PEINTEINGU, so I think we're just going to slap a load of stuff in it, finish some shit off, play some fucking tunes, and get some good energy going for the weekend, you know? Wind down the week. Or shall we finish strong, you know? Either way. Let's see what happens. Agua. Sip, sip. Oh. It is getting to the stage where I need to trim the old mustache. Part of me like doesn't want it. Like, I want one of them fucking like 1800s beards, like where I have like pomade in it and shit, and like have fucking like, you know. Do you ever watch Poirot? Like that little fat Frenchy fucking detective fucker. Was it like Murder on the Danube or some shit like, you know, fucking Agatha Christie's Poirot. I used to love watching that shit with me nan around Christmas time and all. Like, oh my god, it's just all the painting goo paintings are just like all over the place. I'll deal with that later. Right, let's get in the fucking mood to do some painting goo. Ba-bum. Put it in the chat if you yawned. Did I make you yawn? Put it in the chat. Right. The conflict in the Caribbean must be concluded. This poor Palestinian. He's not a paraglider, though, is he? He's a parachuter, you know? He doesn't glide paras, he shoots paras. I also think I'm going to need to extend the speech bubble for the moon because this sky ain't big enough for the, like, do you know what I mean? There's lots of words in that. Like, I think it's going to take up more room than that. Maybe put some more details on the battleship, maybe introduce some jets. Perhaps a thought bubble or a speech bubble for one of the octopi. And I'm going to go over the Palestinian a little bit to like give him more opacity. But other than that, I think we're nearly done, you know? This painting goo is almost finished. What you come up with has more meaning to it than just a banana duct tape to a wall. But I can see how that would be more alluring to those driven by money and laziness. Oh, stop. The banana duct tape to the wall thing was hilarious. Some dude just walked up and ate it. Like, just ate it in front of everyone. Like, and lots of people were like, it was like, shit's fucking hilarious. Like, right. It's nearly time. Can you feel it? Can you feel that shit? Can you feel it? Tingling your spine. It's nearly time. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. Let's fucking goo! Painting you. Painting me. It's painting goo. Painting goo. Painting you. Painting me. Let's fucking goo! Oh. As you can see, I forgot to do my top knot this morning. How foolish of me. Ah! Get the brood throwing! It's so important to play this tune and arouse the senses, because otherwise I might just collapse on the desk and just like fucking knackered. There's a strong possibility I might need to go make more coffee before all this is over. Get it into you. PEINTEINGU! Enough of that. If that didn't wake you up, I don't know what's wrong with you. Fuck you, Amazon. I didn't mean it. I love you. I love you, Amazon.
Recordings just got better.
Our recordings just got better. Fuck off, you little slag. Fuck you, Dana. You mean nothing to me. Right. Let's get... Where are my bitches? Let's get these bitches wet. Let's do some painting. Sip, sip. Oh. If you would like to support PEINTEINGU, the link is in the description. You can now pay for PEINTEINGU in small doses. No longer do you have to spend €70 on a fucking chaotic cacophony of characters. You can simply just throw me enough for a coffee. You cheap fucks. Paint. Right, what was the first thing I was going to do? I want to put some jets in here because, like, I said this was an aircraft carrier, but it don't look like no fucking aircraft carrier. Like kind of. Like, not really, like, do you know what I mean? But, like, I think I slap out, like, a swarm of drones or something in, or jets, or, I don't know. First things first is I'm going to extend that speech bubble for the moon. Iron Man Barrow! Welcome to PEINTEINGU. How are you, brother? Are you where? It's a fucking big ass speech bubble for the moon, like. But it is the moon. I mean, like, give the moon a speech bubble and expect a large one. Imagine the moon has a lot to say. Yes. So what was it? This sky ain't big enough for the two of us, niggeroo. That's what I put in there. I also want to put a thought bubble or a speech bubble on one of the octopi, and like I think we can do some shit on the, you know, just huge lumps of shit. Like, I want to do some stuff on the islands. Maybe someone climbing a mountain or some shit. Who knows? This painting, like I said, it like it would nearly be finished, but like judging by how other PEINTEINGUs have gone, like this could only be the beginning of an extreme adventure. I can't really see the top. Like, I know that there's stuff going on right at the top of the painting in this one. So, like, there's like stuff on my screen that's actually blocking it. Like the amount of people watching and the amount of people who have liked it are like just in the way. Tinglingu. I'm fucking so proud that I've gotten everyone just putting ooh on the end of things. Brings me great joy. Paint. Friday. Paint. Paint. Right, speech bubble has been enhanced. Oh, I did want to put some details on that fucking laser pistol, actually. Where's my skinny bitch? Let's get this skinny bitch wet. Remember, correct bitch cleaning technique requires extensive drowning, extensive beating, and extensive cleaning. Never forget your royal rag to get rid of the evidence. So important. I have a hilarious story for later. Awesome, can't wait. Like, I seriously, like, one of my favorite things to, like, just share with people is just like funny shit. Like, you know, like, even if it's just something that happened in the shop earlier on that day, like an F-14 Tomcat would be cool. Well, I don't know what an F-14 Tomcat looks like, but I could fucking check. Hold on. Like, I know what an F-16 looks like. I know what a Stuka looks like, you know. Hold on. What's that? F-14 Tomcat.
According to Wikipedia,
Shut up. Yeah, they're pretty cool looking. Because I told the thing to shut up. Because I told my phone to shut up, this came up on the screen. Shut up. Just shut up. I love stuff like that. Like, my phone's like, is this what you meant? Shut up! Just shut up! The phone's like, it's oh, that's fucking brilliant. Oh god. Like, there isn't much like, you know, like, I'm not an expert in fucking military vehicles or anything like that, but like right off the bat, just as the initial look, I mean, there isn't much difference between an F-14 Tomcat and an F-16 or an F fucking X or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. Like, how many Fs have you got, America? Where's me tunes? YouTube's always fucking hiding me tunes on me. Dirty bastards. Where's me tunes? There we go. Don't be showing me fucking chicken right now. I haven't eaten yet and I'm really fucking hungry. Don't do that to me. Fuck you. You're not a comedian. Get the fuck off my fucking stream. Fat cunt. Anyway. Brother Griffo, welcome to PEINTEINGU. An effing lot of Fs. Das ist wunderbar, ja? Right. Okay, yeah, I'll get me black out and I'll put some fucking... Oh, will I get some grey? Combination of both. I'm going to mix some grey and some black, and some white, get some shading going. And I want to increase the level of detail on that laser pistol. Can't be having laser pistols looking basic, bitch. If you're gonna put a laser pistol in a PEINTEINGU, better be fucking perfecto. Right. Now, what I want is just... It's a basic grey tone, mid grey. Basic mid-grey tone, but I'm not going to use this brush. This bitch is not gonna cut it. She's too fat. You're my skinny bitch. Right. Hey, yeah. Okay, so. Just apply a basic, you know, muzzle to the thing. Maybe put some vents on the side. Some cool, like, Judge Dredd style lighting on the rail or near the front of the barrel or the side of it. That's another thing I used to occasionally try and do when I was younger was I used to design weapons for characters. and give them names and stuff, like, you know, making my own guns. And I don't know if I like that. I think I might just use different shades of red to achieve some details and maybe put some green on it then. Because that grey just blends in with the moon. Oh, God. So tired. I haven't slept enough after all that food I ate burps. It's fucking, my beautiful fiance was up till like 2 a.m. baking stuff because a work colleague of hers, it was her 50th birthday today. So even while I was on hanging with bears talking to Stuntman, I was also performing as a taste, like the cake tester intermittently, which obviously I don't mind. Who doesn't love cake? Oh yeah. But she did make these. She unfortunately produced some cupcakes with no egg in it, and dear God, chewy. I think I might need a little squirt here. Maybe not. Hey! Tiny one. Tiny squirt. Itsy bitsy squirt. Right in the center. Give me some water to create that flow. It's another thing I love about. I've definitely said this before, but because of what NATO mentioned earlier, gouache can double as watercolor, which I just find really fucking cool. just add water, and all your dreams come true. Okay, I wanted a darker red, but not that dark. Not that black. Fuck. Can't work with that. I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. If you're going to show up on my stream, you better come packing the pain for PEINTEINGU. Cheap fox. Paint. PEINTEINGU. Paint. PEINTEINGU. Ha. PEINTEINGU. Paint. Laser gun. Alright, and I'll put some green lights on the side of it or some shit there. Hiya! Where's that luminous green? Come here to me, you bitch. Real nuggers know their Stuka. I'm Stuka. I just love the German language. It's fucking brilliant. Well, it's not just the language. Like the Nazis, like especially as an artist, like, you know what I mean? Like, the Nazis had style, man. Like, you know what I mean? Hugo Boss knew what he was fucking doing, like, you know? Oh yeah, we'll put the swastika on the arm and it just beautiful. Like, little bits of red amongst the dark grey tones and the black booties. It's beautiful, like. Oh snap! My fantasy purge character is the colostomizer. I wonder what my fantasy purge character would be like. I'd be like fucking flaying people and using their flesh to like practice tattooing. You want to see it? You've never seen skin farms like these before. Barely see the laser pistol on my screen, but I have faith. I know it looks good. It's badass. I just know it is. Right, now to decide whether I'm going to give a speech bubble or thought bubble to like, I'm going to give it to the Irish one. Like, right, so what's the Irish octopus thinking? Now I want you to think long and hard, realistically now, about what an Irish octopus would be thinking in this scenario. Paint, paint. Paint thought. Oh god. I'm starting to get them like hunger pangs, you know. I don't have like any food in me right now. I'm gonna be fucking ravenous after this stream. I might make myself some. I might actually make myself some carbonara for lunch. Not even playing. I know it's like a dinner, but like I might just whack some fucking carbonara together. So I love carbonara. Fucking love carbonara. I know pasta's not exactly a fucking great food source and shit like that, like, but dear fucking god, a white cream sauce with bacon and pasta and all this, like, oh, so good. The man had boss in his name. Hugo had a cut. I know, like, imagine your second name was Boss. Like, the dude's name is Boss. Like, you know what I mean? One of the characters I made up a while ago, just like randomly, is called Boss Hop, and he's like a little fat purple, like demonic looking rabbit, and he's like a he's like a mafioso. It did him with like a cigar and like big leather booties and stuff like, and his ears are like always down, and he's like dark purple with neon green fur, like insets and stuff. Like the inside of his ears is green, and like his belly's green, and the inside of his paws is green, and all like. But I always thought it'd be funny to have like, you know, the way you have the buck teeth of the rabbit, so you have that Bugs Bunny style, like, yeah, what's up, Doc? You know, like, but then mix it with like an Italian, you know, like cold-blooded killer fucking mafio head, like, you know, and I just call him Boss Hop, and he's just like this big, like, you know, and he's just like, so what you got on my 40, nigga? Like, or like make him really Italian, like, you know what I mean? Like, you come into my territory and you provide nothing. It's not good. Like, I just love shit like that where you have like character archetypes, but like represented as like, you know, anthropomorphized animal designs. Like, I just fucking love that shit. Like, you know, just have a bad guy that's a little purple fucking bunny rabbit, like, but he's like real dangerous. Like, that volcano looks very anti-Semitic. It is. It's extremely anti-Semitic. That is an anti-Semitic volcano. You know, Mother Earth has had enough of their shit. They're after me, Lucky Charms. I'll have to make that a bit bigger, Willie. He's after my Lucky Charms. Yeah, that'll fit. Yeah, he's after me, Lucky Charms. And then I'm trying to think ahead here. Like, this sky ain't big enough for the both. Oh, that's gotta be tight. This sky ain't big enough for the both of us, niggaroo. Like, that's gotta be tight, like, you know. But I'll do it. It's better to piss yourself on land. Oh, brilliant. Now it's going to be microwaving you instead of microwaving you instead of lienti. Instead of painting you. Oh, what did it? Somebody asked the question last night in Hanging with Bears. It was like, what would be the most offensive Halloween costume to put your kid in and then send it to school? And I was like, I'd dress him up as an oven. like I'd put him in an oven. like, off you go. Like, oh, that'd be fucking brilliant. Like, yeah, a little door and all, like, you know. Like, you put little cardboard flames in with them and shit, like. Oh man, like, I just don't give a fuck. Like, if it's funny, it's funny. Like, I don't give a bollocks. Other people do though. Like, other people really give a fuck for all the wrong reasons. I kind of like, part of me wants to shade the lights on the ray gun because I'm like that anal about shit, but whatever. This top bubble needs more white. Hey, painting, go, do, 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 do. Some agua. I dress up as a wooden dwarf. Oh god. I think the amount of people that would just be like, "What are you? Like a door? Like I don't get it." Like you put like a little bit of, you put a little like stamp on the bottom right hand corner of the thing, and it just says property of like but like auf Deutsch says property of like the national Nazi army or whatever, and then a swastika at the end, like, but like make it small and kind of subtle, like you say you're just this big wooden door, and there's just a small trademark brand in the corner, and it just like blatantly means that like a Nazi wooden door, like just little hints. As nameless about Bunny, fiercest being in the search for the Holy Grail. As nameless about Bunny, hyphen, fiercest being in the search for the Holy Grail. If you come across a rabbit when you're searching for the Holy Grail, or a bunny for that matter, are you searching for the Holy Grail, or you're tumbling down the rabbit hole? Ah yes, the beast of Carbanock. I know him well. Oh fuck. Okay. Speech bubble looks dry and is big enough. I have like I think I should put a lot of like islanders and stuff here and shit. Especially to lend perspective. Because like this is supposed to be a mountain and all, like, and they're supposed to be off the coast. So like I think the perspective's a little bit fucked right now. So I'm gonna lend greater perspective. That bitch is too big. That bitch is too big. Okay. Just need a tiny bit of water, tiny squirt. Okay. We put people on the coastline here. Right. Yeah, I think that's like the perfect size, because now that looks like it is a mountain. Okay. Good paint, might be here a while doing this little village thing. Well, it's not a village. Villagers. Oh god. Hey, Do them in various poses. The little tiny niggas. Right. That one's throwing a spear. Need a finer edge, a finer point, even not edge. Need a finer point to be able to do the ones in the background over by the volcano island. It would appear like I need another squirt. Squirt, squirt. Paint, paint. Tiny man. Yeah, you wouldn't like the perspective. Actually, you wouldn't even fucking barely see them niggas. Actually, if that island's back there and has a volcano on it, like you would barely see them niggas, if at all. So I'll either put something different on the volcano island and see what the crack is like, because it's not going to be people anyway. Okay. Those little fuckers look hilarious though on that one. It would be hard to paint some hummus because I have proof hummus is real. NATO, get the fuck out of here. Like, you fucking like you and Coddington been bumming each other while making those jokes. How dare you? How fucking dare you? The nerve of such attempt at humor. Oh, excuse me. Paint. PEINTEINGU. Okay. Painting you. Okay. PEINTEINGU. PEINTEINGU. Wait, we get onto the speech bubble of the moon. Very tempted to put a swastika on the thing, but I don't know, or maybe a hammer and sickle or some shit. Like, I feel like the satellite's missing something. Like, you know, even though it's an awesome looking satellite, like tiny cocaine plantation on volcano. What does a cocaine plantation look like? Like, I don't know about you, but like some of the shit I've managed to paint, like just out of nowhere, like it's like, you know, it's fairly handy, like, you know. But I don't like, what do I just do a load of fucking greenery and some people in fucking raincoats or some shit, like, just you want some tiny bitches like only wearing knickers in their bras while they fucking do the coke, like a tiny cocaine plantation. Oh my god, like talk about setting yourself challenges, like you got any idea how hard it would be to paint a seemingly accurate, easily recognized as tiny cocaine plantation? Like, you want people to look at it and just go, you know, oh yeah, I know what that is. Like, should I be? But like, how do I paint something that's like you just instantly, like, you look at it, the first thing you think is, that's a tiny cocaine plantation on that island. Oh fuck. I've been to many a cocaine plantation, and I know exactly what they're comprised of. Like, literally, the first thing that comes to my mind when I think cocaine plantation is like one of the levels out of Hitman. I, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I want to put one more layer of white on the. Oh no, fuck it. They're white enough. They're white enough. I'm actually Coddington's dad. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a terrible A. That is like that's a woeful A. It's a waffle A. This guy ain't big enough. My arm is getting tired, like just leaning all the way over. Like both. This sky ain't big enough for the both of us, niggaroo. I'm getting like a cramp in my neck leaning that far over. Like, is it legible? Yeah, just about. This sky ain't big enough for the both of us, niggaroo. And what was the fucking? They're here for my Lucky Charms or something. What was the other one? Paint. They're after me Lucky Charms. Yeah, that'll fit. Yeah. Paint. Oh god. Hey, yeah. Okay. What else was I thinking about? We have some villagers with like Should we put something on the volcano island other than a cocaine, plantation? Well, I suppose I could give spears to the little spear chucking niggers. And I did say I wanted to put something on the satellite. Put a little campfire beside that nigga. Paint. Paint flame. Paint. Paint flame. Small flame. Tiny flame. Paint. PEINTEINGU. Paint. PEINTEINGU. Paint. Hey, We just have like little angry villagers down here. Like, get the fuck off my island, brother! Oh yeah, I did say I was going to do a jet airplane or some shit like. Okay. Paint. PEINTEINGU. Paint. PEINTEINGU. Paint. PEINTEINGU. Paint. Different bitch. Need a different bitch. Okay, one jet there, and we'll put another one. Put another one here, and it's after doing a bombing run or something. I think I could do that. I think I can achieve that. Do like this. Oh, I'm gonna do it in white first, so it shows up nice and clear. I get the shape of it right. Okay, so we'll put that there, and we'll put like maybe explosions here or something. And then I'll put like one bomb like midway. I'll put one bomb midway so like you can see that he's after dropping some cluster bombs or some shit like. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, bomb here, plane there, explosions there. Take a few layers to make that thing look visible. But it'll be there. It'll happen. Come painting go or high water. I'm actually I'm gonna leave it there because I'm about to pass out. I'm so fucking tired. That's what happens when you stay up talking to an Englishman all hours of the morning. Oh God. So much for finishing strong. Alright, it's the end of the week. I'm about to die. Oh fuck. This has, however, been a chaotic week of painting. So this concludes today's painting. I'm just gonna rest my weary head right here. I am weary. We've included the villagers. We've included the villagers chucking spears. We're now working on a jet, an F-14, doing a bombing run on the volcanic island of St. Martin. We have another jet in the background. Oh, well, I wreck the fucking canvas all over the place. Oh, Jesus. The moon has had enough of this satellite. The octopi are still fucking with the Palestinian parachuter. And I need to get some food into me and some fucking sleep before I die of being immortal. Right. So I have been Defenderoo. This has been Paintingu. And you can go fuck yourself. Be good, be true, and be beautiful. If you would like to support this beautiful stream of whatever the fuck this is, if you would like to support Paintingu, you may. I will allow you. I will allow you to support Paintingu. In the description, there lies a link. Use this link to support Paintingu at your region. Be good, be true, be beautiful, and I will see you Monday. Same time, same place, same high-octane painting energy. Huh! Paint, paint. God bless. Farewell until Monday. I wish you all well. Crush in my absence. I will do the same. And I will see you then. Bye-bye. Paint, paint.